Good morning, Earthlings. Good morning, everyone. Aaron here, aka AJ, aka Papa. It is January 31st, 2020, and I am back with another vlog to feast your eyes and ears, indubitably upon my little morsels of inspiration and joy. I woke up late this morning, guys. I inadvertently slept through all three of my alarms and woke up with a start only about an hour and a half before I need to go to work, which is not a lot of time when you have quite a few things to get done before you go to work. So let's get to updating and see how much of this we can get done before I have to go to work, and it may be that I finish it after I get off. After a brief hiatus, I am back to reading Percy Jackson. The second book, so far, not as good as the first. However, I will say that Zachary has read the whole series and he prefaced me starting book 2 with saying it wasn't as good. So I don't know if my opinion has been tainted. Yoga is going okay. I've kind of hit this plateau with yoga right now where I'm doing everything that I normally do, and it doesn't seem like I'm working out at all. And probably it's time for me to add some things to my repertoire, but I haven't done it yet because honestly I'm a little freaked out because I don't want to hurt myself, and I still just on the daily deal with a level of pain. Granted, not nearly as much as I was dealing with before, but still a level. So I have trepidation, but I'm gonna do some research on yoga that's good for people with back issues. So we're gonna look into that probably actually today and kind of dig into trying some new things today. Piano practice has been going really well. I have been playing stuff I would never normally play before, and most of the time it's just because I don't like to sit down to the piano and play things that I can't, figure out how to play reasonably quickly. And lately I've been practicing stuff that challenges me and is not in my comfort zone, and it takes me a good while to figure out some of the pieces, but when I do, it's really satisfying. So I'm in a growth phase with piano, and that definitely has to do with the fact that I've been journaling about it and focusing on becoming better at it. And with me wanting to work in some sort of a musical faction in my life, and I've really been focusing on transitioning to something that will be musical for me. So with that being a focus for me, it's a skill that I need to practice. So how have you guys been doing with the journal stuff? I have admittedly not been doing it, and time to come clean about that one. I actually lost my journal, and it's the strangest thing. I lost the journal. I don't know where it went. It's gotta be somewhere in this house, but I couldn't tell you where, and we have really torn the place apart. So I have to get to the store and get a new journal and get it all, situated so that I'm ready to go. I'm believing that the universe decided to whisk away the papers that had my intentions on it so that it could read them more closely and deliver them more perfectly. But I do need to get back to journaling and being more, cognizant of my aspirations in life. And so yeah, but how are things going with you? Are you writing things down? Are you refocusing yourself every day? Are you meditating? That is one thing that I am making sure to do almost daily is meditate and just clear space for ideas and, vision and whatnot. So make sure you guys are looking into that. Admittedly, I'm not the best role model. Just because I know what I should be doing doesn't mean that I always do it. But yeah. All right, that's enough updating. I always talk too much when I'm doing that. Let's get right into Zen Quote of the Day, shall we? Zen Quote of the Day comes from Steve Harvey, who was originally a stand-up comedian, but has now turned talk show host, and just overall inspirational human being. Like attracts like. You have to understand, you are a magnet. What you are, you draw to you. Hey guys, it's a little bit later on in the day. I had to stop filming to get to work, and now I'm home, so let's get back to it. This concept is not a new concept. In fact, we say it in other ways. A lot of times they're old adages that we use without even really thinking about the fact that these are laws of attraction statements, such as birds of a feather flock together, or you are who you spend your time with. These are sayings that we use and we have come to know and trust very well without realizing that they're actually just statements about like the law of attraction, such as you a lot of times align yourself with people who think alike, and rightly so. If you're a truly positive person, it's very rare for you to spend a lot of time around negative people. You tend to like to be around other positive people. And the universe is a lot like that. In the same way, it likes to give out things and attract things that are of the same kind of thought process or mainstream. So if you are a person who walks around in a very positive frame of mind, you tend to look at things very optimistically, you will tend to draw things into your life that kind of support those optimistic thoughts. And sometimes people will say it's just a matter of perspective. It's just a matter of like whatever you focus upon, you will see the most of. And again, that's another saying that we say all the time that just supports law of attraction thought processes. It really is a simple thing to prove. Just choose a mood one day and focus on that mood all day long and see if you don't see a ton of evidence that that mood is true. And it happens all the time. You wake up in the morning, stub your toe. For the rest of the day, you're in a bad mood and you will continue to be clumsy or do clumsy things or just encounter things that help support a negative mood. Or if you wake up in the morning and decide this is going to be the best day ever and approach everything with excitement, you will encounter things throughout the day that support your excitement. If we move throughout our day focused on success and opportunity, chances are we are eventually going to come across success and opportunity. And this is why it's so important to recognize that we are magnets, because so often we spend plenty of time just going throughout our day on autopilot, not even realizing that the emotions and the thought process that we live day to day is directly affecting the outcome of all that we want to see and do. Some of the most successful people in the world just made a practice, a daily practice of being extremely focused on what it is that they wanted to do with their life or the opportunity or the innovation that they wanted to come across or do. And we are no different than those people. It is a matter of talent to a certain extent, but it is also a matter of opportunity and timing and having inspiration. We who are in this physical form have the same exact opportunity to access inspiration, ideas, opportunity. It's all a matter of framing our emotional internal environment in such a way that it attracts those things into our path. And so often we get stuck in a mindset that we just haven't been given the right opportunities in life. And yeah, that may be right to a certain extent, but many people have created much out of nothing. And so it's important that we take personal responsibility for our current situation. And by doing that, we take power and empower ourselves to take authority over what we are generating for the future. It's not always the easiest thing to do. We don't always have full control over our emotional state of mind, and that's to be understood, but we do the very best that we can do from day to day. And I can guarantee you, the more that you focus on monitoring the internal dialogue over time, you will have a better mastery of it. So pay close attention to your emotional state, pay close attention to your internal dialogue, and feel today how you want your life to be tomorrow. So if you want to be successful in the future, you need to feel successful today. If you want tremendous opportunity tomorrow, you need to feel like your opportunity is now. And that can be the hardest part. We so often emotionally are reactive to things that happen around us when it would serve us much better to be proactive about them. So start to feel today how it is that you want your reality to be tomorrow. I know you can do it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, everyone, that's it for today. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Zach's gonna have a friend over and they're gonna play some video games, and I'm going to do my norm, get my yoga done, practice my piano, and get some reading done. So that being said, I hope that you all had a great day today. It was a little weird for me. It was not on my normal routine, which is a challenge for me, but it was good. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Be well.